just a few days ago, my peach tree had quite a bit of peaches throughout. You know, not as much as last year, but I had I had peaches noticeably everywhere, right? About 3 days ago, I said, let me go harvest these peaches because the squirrels are doing a number on them. So I waited too long. I took another 3 days before today, and now I have to really look on the tree to find any peaches. This is ridiculous. The peaches all over the place, eating, just ruined by the squirrels. Every time I see a squirrel, I try not to get mad, you know what I mean? Because I know they need to eat too and whatnot, but eat some peaches. Don't bite into them and ruin them, and just, you know, it's just ridiculous. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. Now, up on the top of the pot, I had some big peaches, right? Then I said, yeah, I might have one or two up there left, but I mean, you know, there's peaches on the ground already. Finish those off, at least, right? Give me a little time to get to my peaches. So look at this one here, right? I'm gonna pull this one off. So here's a peach right here, right? With a bite taken out of it. So now I'm kind of forced to harvest these peaches a lot smaller than I like. It's ridiculous. I was expecting to at least have this full, and I might not even do nothing with it. You know, I gotta pick those peaches all small and whatnot because of these squirrels. Ridiculous. I was telling my wife the other day, I'm gonna come in there, baby, with a whole giant basket of peaches for you. I can't even go in there with this now. Look at this. Another one, just with bites out of them. Now, that's a decent sized peach for this type of tree. Snow white angel peach, right? The peaches are not used peaches, right? But not decent peach. And what I'm gonna do with these ones that are on the ground, I'm gonna just cut them up and dice them up and give them to the chickens. I gotta dice them up because I gotta make sure that I take the pit out, because the pit is it's not it's kind of poisonous actually. It makes the chickens sick. So that's all I have to show for last year. This tree, I was bringing out buckets loaded of peaches, and you know, I pruned the tree way back because I didn't want it to have that many peaches. I wanted to have less peaches but bigger peaches, and unknowingly that the squirrels are gonna attack it that bad. It's outrageous. Um, I was thinking about starting to trap the squirrels again and letting them go down the way there, or but you know, that's not me. I'm not gonna do that. But I would trap them and leave them. But it's too much work to do that. So, you know, so that's all I got because the squirrels there. I'm gonna have to come up with a better plan to be able to get my harvest. I put this netting around them. I was hoping that would deter them. A couple people told me, it's not gonna work. I've tried it, and but you know, that was the only solution I had at the moment to do it. You know, with gardening and doing all kinds of stuff, and going down to the ministry garden, and then other things where wrestling and all kinds of stuff, you get bogged down. So I didn't have the time to focus on that. Wasn't really worried about it, but nevertheless, you know, I would have expected to get more peaches than that. I can eat these by myself in one sitting. Well, that's the love of gardening. It's just another thing. So now I know next year I got to come up with another plan. That probably won't work either, but we'll stay at it.